Hi everybody, this is Stefan from EDC Austria, and to keep it EDC I put my knife and my pen next to this watch which I'm gonna review today, and for me it's an EDC watch. It's one of the few watches out of my collection that I'm actually wearing. So let's talk about the watch. Let's talk about a bit of the history of the company. Longines, it was founded in 1832 by Auguste Agassiz in Saint-Omer, where still it is headquartered until today, although these days it's part of the Swatch company, as so much other great brands are. And the hourglass, the winged hourglass, you can see here is actually the first registered trademark from a watch company. It was well known back in the days for the first, or one of the first aviator watches, for field watches, sort of hard use watches like this one is inspired by. I will talk about this especially in a bit later. In 2001, on February 19th to be exact, Longines produced its 30th millionth watch, although I'm not sure if it was exactly that date, because I'm really not that sure that bookkeeping in 1832 was that great so that they can say definitively. They have and Longines, I'm sure you have seen often when you watch like sports events, they often measure the time for athletic events, tennis, ski races and so on. You often have the Longines logo displayed, and they specialized in that, often do it for the Olympics too, although I think in the Olympics they are not allowed to show their name. But they have a great relationship with the sports world as well. Well, that's pretty much all I wanted to tell about the company, because this is not a history lesson, but as I just see, since 1896 they are involved with the Olympics. Yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say about Longines itself. And now let's talk about the Heritage series, and the name is Military 1938. The reference number is L2.788.4.53.3. There's also a .0 version at the end, which is about $300 cheaper, but that one doesn't come with alligator leather like this one. It only comes with fabric, with regular fabric as a bracelet, or as a strap rather. This one retails for €1,690, by the way. It has a diameter of 40 millimeters. It has, as you see, a date aperture. You have seconds, minutes and hours, of course. It's waterproof to 3 ATM or 3 bar, which basically means you can put a little splash of water on it, but nothing more. The lug width is 20 millimeters. The movement is a Longines 619 movement, or L619, which is basically based on the ETA or ETA 2892 movement, which is a very, very well-known movement and a real workhorse. If you haven't noticed it by now, if you are the watch guy, this is an automatic watch. Here on the back you see it's a solid case back, and it just gives you the name, the number, and everything I just talked about. And of course the much lusted after Swiss made, because Longines made the choice not to put the Swiss made down here, which usually Swiss brands do, in order to become more appealing to the consumer. This one is, as the name says, made after the field watches of the 1930s, which had to be, of course, very precise and very easy to read. So you need to be able to tell the time at a glance. And with this watch you really can do that. It's very, very accurate. Like in a week it gains about 7 seconds. For a mechanical or automatic watch, this is a great rate. So that means it gains about a second a day. It has a power reserve of 42 hours, and it has 21 joules, and the frequency is 800. Okay, here, this is what it looks on my wrist. 28,800 beats per minute. With the, let me show it on 40 millimeter, it's not too big, not too small, because I've noticed if I wear my 36 millimeter Rado, which I've had forever, it basically looks way too small for these days now. You have, of course, Arabic numbers, and every minute is marked, but only not with a number, but with a marker, so you can tell the time very exactly. Let me show you. You already saw the box. Let me zoom out a bit. Here is the box it comes in. You put that on top, and here you have, come on, you have the instructions, which are of course in many languages for multiple types of Longines, and here you have your warranty card, which has all your information. You always get that when you buy from an authorized dealer, and when you're not planning on selling your watch, you should always buy from an AD, in my opinion. If you are rather interested in good deals than in service, then gray market is a fine choice too. Here again, we need to do a loom shot. Hold on a second. A loom shot of the very nice loom this watch provides. This particular model was made in 2015, but it's still in production. So hold on a second while I turn the lights back on for a summary. So let's go to the summary. I mean, you can get automatic field watches for only 500 or 600 euro too, from like Hamilton, which are very good watches too, but I like this a lot. And if you find a decent dealer, you can find them for as cheap as 13 or 1400 euro. And if you don't want to trade it, this is a watch that will last you a lifetime. Oh, I forget, it's of course a sapphire crystal, but that's relatively standard in this price segment. I hope you found this somewhat interesting. It was my first watch review, and there will only over the next year be like 2 or 3 more, and I keep to the stuff I know, like gear and knives. No need to tell me in the comments, so have a great day and talk to you soon.